Hello, hi, how are you? I just want to say thank you, Orange Theory Fitness.
Feel like Mac, I'm changing color. I feel like I've been in like 1,000 times.
Yeah, I have taken 100 Orange Theory Fitness classes in 6 months.
Hi, Austin.
Hello. I have a surprise for you.
Yeah!
I wanted to try different workouts to see what I more than likely will keep up with for longer than 1 month sporadically. I landed on Orange Theory Fitness strictly out of curiosity, and I feel like that's what happens with a lot of people that maybe don't know someone that's already a member, and it's just kind of like, I see this orange place and I see people running on the treadmill, but what is it really? And it looks like everyone is running and I am not about to be running. I'm probably the only one that religiously uses the bike. I did start Orange Theory February 24th, 2019, and I started on the treadmill the first 2 or 3 classes, but I was suffering from lower back pain. I mean, my back was on fire, and I later realized it was because of my hamstrings and how tight they are, and that might be the case for a lot of people that work at a desk for long periods of time. These were my results from both workouts. If it doesn't make any sense, I do have a highlight on my Instagram that explains a lot of the Orange Theory lingo and how we move throughout the class kind of thing. So check out that highlight on my Instagram. Instagram is down below. I have gone to over 10 studios between Georgia and Florida, and what kept me going was the relationship or rapport that I've built with my home studio staff. If you haven't watched any of my videos prior to this, I suffered a traumatic loss quite recently, and I was 10 classes in at Orange Theory when my whole life took a turn. So I was calling to cancel my membership. I was in shambles on the phone. Everything made me cry. The wind blowing made me cry. Walking up and down the stairs, everything. I called and I briefly told them what was going on, and he was like, I don't want you to cancel. You're doing so well. I feel like this will help you create some sort of safe space, and it will get you out of the house at least. I think you should just keep up with it, even if you are going back to Florida for a month. So I said, you know what? I know it's their job to retain members, but he didn't have to do that, because you haven't known me any amount of time. Like, so what if I leave after a month or whatever? But I wanted him to be so authentic and genuine that I ran with that. Nobody tell me he wasn't. He was just doing his job. Ended up staying with Orange Theory, and I haven't looked back. I am down 17 plus pounds, healthy pounds, not fad diet pounds, not any of that. And I have lost over 20 inches, 20 plus inches, I think like 22 or something like that. What I love about how my body is transforming, it looks like it's very subtle. I've always had a lot of muscle. I don't lose muscle quickly, maybe because I still work out. I said all that to say I've been active majority of my life, and since moving here, it's like, whoo, you get behind that desk and you start eating the snacks, and then you don't sleep a lot, and then you're out drinking with your friends. It's a whole thing. I like the fact that I am not losing weight in a way that I don't feel comfortable in my skin. Don't believe that I will have any issues with tightening. I'm 5'8". Some people think I'm 5'10". I'm not. I ordered my ZoZo Suit in March. I'm gonna try it on, get my measurements, and then you won't even know this footage exists until I do an update. But I at least wanted to document that I got it. It was like $4 or $5. This is what it looks like. It has like little detector things, readers On here, they look like little buttons, and then there's something for you to prop your phone up so it can get an accurate reading. Now that you have seen the quirky ZoZo Suit, they've gone bankrupt, so don't look for it online. It was free. You just had to pay for shipping, and then you had until July 30th to use it. So that's why I only have these cool looking measurements up until July. I won't take any more measurements until. Let's go over some of the measurements. I feel like I'm all over the place, but I want to get through all of this because I stopped watching Harlots on Hulu for you. March to June, I lost almost 10 inches, and I am going to not think so hard about the fact that I'm showing you these numbers right now. Right. These numbers are so big. I've never seen my numbers this big before, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. They're going down, so I don't feel so bad. The numbers are going down. Then from June to July, beginning of July, I lost a total of 12.25 inches. And then from July to beginning of July to end of July, I didn't really lose that much, so I didn't even bother calculating it. But then you have March to July. I lost quite a bit. Do feel a difference, especially in my quads. I feel a crazy difference. And I probably will make a video following this talking about being a biker at OrangeTheory, because I don't think there's a lot of material out there talking about those that use the bike and how you can maximize your workout since you're moving from treads to bike, or if you've never been on the treadmill and you were on the Strider, which is the elliptical. And I think there needs to be more visual aids in terms of those that bike. But for my 100th class, my studio listened to the nonsense that I put out on Instagram when I was like, oh, for my 100th class, I would like orange rose petals around my bike or my rower. And they did it. They put makeshift rose petals in front of my bike with my name and 100 on it. I thought that was very nice. I do post my OrangeTheory post-workout results and talk about how I feel like the class went and everything, and that's something that people have said motivated them to go work out even if it's not OrangeTheory. And I thought that was so cool that they really took the time out to hear me out with the whole rose petal thing. It was construction paper, but I mean, we're here. Woo! So my class is over. These braids are over. 1 year of OrangeTheory. I have been with OrangeTheory for 1 year. I have given them hundreds of dollars for 1 year, but I've lost over 20 plus pounds. Wow, I'm proud of myself. I can't think because I'm tired, but I took a funny pic in front of the front desk because we were trying to figure out where the lighting wouldn't be weird. And outside of the OTF bathroom, the lighting is only better in front of the front desk at my studio or outside and it's raining. I can't believe it's been a year already. I went through the most trying year ever. This is interesting. Like, I'm happy and excited for myself. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I have a highlight there with my OrangeTheory like moments for the first 100 classes I've done. And 1 year, I'm going home. The person next to me was there the whole time. Genuinely didn't realize that.
Happy 1 year anniversary here at OrangeTheory Howell Mill. We've loved having you here, and I hope that we can see you here in another year, 2021, February.
I like my women to be pure, no juicy couture. Outfits down south, trips for raw. I'm trying to get more. I hid the pistol in the store, right under the chips. My outfit.